I was watching the TV the other day. It's a program on Discovery Channel. It was about these Russian special forces weirdos. These fucking fruitcakes. They wear tights. They dance around. Spetsnaz, Russian special forces. The whole time I'm watching this thing, I keep thinking to myself, hey, these guys ain't so tough. You know who I'd put against them 9 times out of 10? Boston female firefighters, dude. Any day of the week, you give me 10 of the best Boston female firefighters, put them up against Russian special forces, 9 times out of 10. Boston female firefighters would smoke these jamokes, these maluks, 9 times out of 10. All right? Let me fill you in on a little secret, folks. Hey, like any good leader, I organize my troops into a pecking order, okay? It goes a little something like this. Hypothetical, okay? This is my hypothetical list. Everybody's got a top 10 list. Here's my hypotheticals. U.S. Army Rangers, U.S. Marines, the most advanced space aliens we can imagine. Any other military in the country or in the world. And then next up on the ladder, Boston EMTs, Boston female firefighters, Boston male firefighters, Boston City Corps, and Boston State Troopers, dude. That's my list. So if I'm putting Boston female firefighters up against Amazon Jaguars, can you just imagine for a second my opinion of our state troopers and the fine work they do every day out there on the highways of Massachusetts? And if you thought for 2 seconds otherwise, you'd be dead wrong. Dead wrong like Jane Gillette. Just like Jane Gillette from Ridgefield, Connecticut, you'd be dead wrong. Now look, if this little program's being televised around the country right now, you might not know what we're talking about. You might not know that our motto here is Boston Strong, okay? Last time you turned on the TV and you saw Corpse, you were probably watching some New York NYPD fairies, strutting around doing pirouettes as the Twin Towers fell down. That was a sad day for law enforcement, 9/11, because, some say we lost a lot of good men. I say it was a shame and a disgrace to see corpse and firemen doing pirouettes and fruitcake ballerina moves on television as the 2 towers are burning down. Because I guarantee you, if those towers had been in Boston, they wouldn't have fell down. They would have fell up. Now listen, no disrespect to the dead, okay? And I think the EMTs actually did an excellent job that day in New York, 9/11, September 11, 2001. But when I turned on the TV and I saw people doing swan dives from the top of the Twin Towers, I said to myself, I'm sorry. I thought Russia was known best for ballet. I didn't realize we were doing ballet off the top of buildings now. Okay? Now, listen. Hey, look, I'm not here to call them cowards or nothing, okay? I'm not here to say, maybe instead of jumping to your demise, you should have fixed the building or got some ice water, something cooled it off, fixed the fucking rafters, going up there on the rafters like a bat and did some backflips and fixed the shit, All I'm saying is, if I ever caught my son doing those little backflips and twirly twists and whatnot, the Twin Towers swan dive and, jumping for joy out of the Twin Towers, if I ever saw my son doing some dance moves like that, I would take him down to the basement and slap a few hockey pucks his way. You know what I'm saying? I would take him down there and slap shot a few hockey pucks at him like Gretzky until he manned up. It's a hard life. It's a hard knock life. We drink Jameson Irish whiskey, dude. They call Paris, France, the city of love. Hey, I wouldn't know. I never deigned to venture outside of Massachusetts. You know why? Because who gives a fuck? They call New York this fucking city that never sleeps. All right, I call it the fucking city of retarded homosexuals. They say Los Angeles is a city of underground pedophile tunnels. I don't blame them. Hey, as far as calling it the city of dreams goes, I don't know what kind of wacko pedophile fucking freak show dreams you have. Maybe it is the city of dreams. Hey, depending on your taste, everyone's different. Okay, I'm from fucking Boston. I like fucking chicken pot pie and hairy pussy. That's why I call Boston the city of loving dreams that never sleeps. Because it's got the best of all three, all rolled into one. Can you imagine that? Why would you go anywhere else? Why would you leave the city of Boston and go anywhere else? I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm serious. People tell me about these trains and planes, they take them out of Boston. I don't get it. Why would you go? Where are you going to go? Hey, maybe the reason I always hated internal affairs was I never liked to snitch, Growing up Irish Catholic, you always had to cover up for father, right? Boy, I remember my father, Fred Leary Hyde. He would come home with a gallon of Jameson Irish whiskey going through his system. And believe you me, boy, did I cover up for him. You got any fucking idea what old Bill Gillette would have done if you told him that Fred Hyde was cheating on his little girl? You have any fucking idea what Bill Gillette would have done? He would have massacred my father. Listen, folks, I'll admit it, okay? Yeah, I've sucked a few cocks too. TD Garden, Fenway. You go in the bathrooms there. And I'm not talking about good-looking cocks, all right? I'm talking Irish, baby. I'm talking 2-3 inches long, buried in white, red pubic hair, stinking of alcohol, okay? In the back room of Fenway Park, like any Irishman, down by the yard. Down in the yard, baby. That's the way we did it back in the day. The guy's drunk a little bit, he starts pissing in your mouth. What are you going to do, pull away? I don't think so. Because we did it for the love of the game. And you know what I realized when I was sucking those corks in TD Garden in Fenway Park? I realized that it's not the players. Oh, no. It's not the hero corps. It's not the hero mayors. It's you, the people, the fans, sucking corks in TD Garden, Fenway Park, down by the yard. It's you, the cork suckers, that matter the most. And hey, at the end of the day, nothing's wrong with a little green-on-green action. Am I right? Now, you might not notice, but because so many heroes in the Army and the Navy and whatnot come from Boston, they actually give us a limited number of Purple Hearts to give away. Every year, they give us 10 of these to give away. Purple Heart for bravery and valor in the line of service, given today to our own City of Boston hero fucking cop, Boston Strong, Officer Frank Rizzo. Officer Frank Rizzo, stand up, come on, round of applause. Officer Frank Rizzo, everybody. Fuck. All right, it's okay. It's okay. Frank Rizzo, it is an honor to award you from the City of Boston a Purple Heart for your bravery in the line of duty, dude. For your bravery in the line of duty, a genuine Purple Heart.